another huge rumble that shakes the cavern as the frost giant bursts its entire upper body through the ice.
Guys,
Oh.
we are in zero shape to fight this thing.
That is true.
More ice shards rain down. Singleton's made it to the other side of the cavern by now, and he's taking he's landed and he's taking shelter in like one of the safer parts of the cavern. He seems to have created some sort of magical dome around himself.
Does this ice giant look like the statue?
It looks similar to the statue. Its equipment is not as nice.
It's another ice giant. Is what is that?
They all look alike.
It might be related.
Racist.
No, he's a giant.
Exactly.
It might be related to the frost giant you saw.
So
The only one way to find out.
Gauntlet will try to hail him in giant.
Okay.
Just kind of like say hi. Hail, great large one, or like something that'd be like a compliment sort of thing.
The various amounts of chaos that are happening in the cavern have made 3 more of the winter wolves fall to the into the water.
Yes.
None of the ones that have fallen have come back out, by the way.
So how many is left? Like
2.
2.
Okay.
So is this
That is much more manageable, but still terrifying.
Is this frost giant underwater? Or you said he was breaking free?
He burst free of that main ice chunk, like directly below you guys.
Cool.
Stop!
As you watch,
Shush.
it
I don't
kind
want to
of
die. I don't want to
pushes
die.
and
I
like
don't want to die.
lifts itself out of the ice. It's clearly dead.
Oh wait, what?
Yes.
It's like undead.
Yes.
No.
It turns to you, and in a horror frost whisper, a single word echoes in giant. Mine.
Nope, nope.
Yep, it's all yours.
I go just.
fellas. This is bad news.
I go. Does anyone want to try and scale the thing again?
I mean, we still have the immovable rod, right?
Yes.
So, like, it is possible.
It is?
It'll be slow.
Be
You
moved
don't
like
like this number.
Did you let go?
That takes so long.
It'd be worth it.
What are you guys doing?
What he said. That plan.
So what kind? Like, where's this giant staying? Is he staying on thin ice, thick ice?
This is one of the thicker pieces of ice. This is like the biggest, thickest piece of ice in this lake.
We can continuously confuse it, maybe,
Am
as
I
to
in
our
its
actual
range
position.
right now?
Range, how so?
Arm reach.
No, but you're not so high that it couldn't reach you if it walked over.
Is
We're about
its
level
waist
with its-
open? Is its legs free?
Yeah. Yes,
Oh.
it has gotten free of the ice. It is shambling slowly
Okay,
to its feet.
so 2 of us can cast illusion spells, so we might be able to keep this thing confused for like
Well,
a considerable amount of
Cast
time.
without trace.
That's
an
also.
illusion that someone's
Well, wait,
taking
no,
his
that won't.
horn.
That doesn't make us
We did that
invisible, though.
earlier.
No, but that doesn't make us
Sucked out all the
invisible.
wolves.
Which
Also,
ones?
what? What do you mean? Which wolves?
Lure him into the water. Make an illusion over by his horn.
I mean, Singleton's over by his horn.
Yeah, we don't.
Maybe we should just tell him, hey, someone's stealing your treasure.
But if he doesn't make it that far,
Yeah,
It's true.
I mean, the ice is kind of thin over there.
Plus, that way we can just shoot at the back of its head.
Yep.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I mean,
I think if we successfully get this thing to go the other direction, we should just, like, let it go the other direction.
And have a pizza party.
or a short rest.
Hello, Mr. John. Would you like to do a short rest?
I have rations.
So are you trying to direct the giant?
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
As the only,
I
the only
would-
person who can
I
speak
would
giant.
point. I would point. He's trying to take it.
Let's make a charisma check.
Oh gosh!
What's your charisma?
What was your
Imagine that zombie.
I'm gonna use my inspiration and try and reroll that.
Seems like a bad one to reroll.
I got a 6 total there.
Okay. The frost giant's undead form either does not comprehend or does not care about what you say. It lumbers over to you.
Wait, is it this thing's turn now?
I mean, are you guys doing something? It's lumbering over
I
to
was
you.
gonna hope.
Can we all like?
I wanted to cast illusions of people running past it towards
It's
the
lum-
horn.
It's lumbering over towards you.
Okay, let's cast illusions
Can my
of
owl
things
do a
running
flyby
in the
attack?
other direction.
You want your owl to just fly at its face?
Do a flyby attack, yeah. It has flyby, so
Sure,
it's,
you can
it's
try.
Not,
Go ahead.
oh, except it's a familiar, so it can't.
Wait, what? What?
Oh yeah, no, familiars are
I
weaker
forgot about that.
for abilities,
Boy. Okay, so illusion then.
Yeah, I have thaumaturgy too.
which will do, which will.
What does that
allow
spell
you
do?
to-
I don't really remember what that does.
I
I know
tried
it's
to put it to
illusion.
sleep, and I don't
Something
think that
like
would work.
Spell it out. The spell.
Thaumaturgy.
The thing is approaching you rapidly, like for
AUMATUR.
size. So you guys will have to decide what you're doing quickly before it reaches you. If you want to do something before it reaches you.
I will. Gonthok will slide back down into the below area
Okay.
and like get into a bowing position. Or some position of respect that he would know from
Some sort of submissive position.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think that was. I mean, okay.
That's Gonthok's thought. He likes a challenge, but not that much of a challenge.
Okay.
Try to put it to sleep.
Go ahead and cast the spell.
Maybe.
I'm sorry. What?
Okay, so you attempt to cast a spell to put the mouse to sleep. Raccoon, what are you trying to do? You have a short amount of time.
I want to inspire everyone else to do good job on their rolls.
Okay.
I can't really do much in
Ash,
this moment.
what are you doing?
Could have done that a little sooner. Convince it that someone's taken his rod.
Aha!
Or whatever it is, a
I
horn.
can create instantaneous sound that originates from a point of my choice, such as rumble, thundercry, rain, or so. So yeah, I'm going to make it sound like there's a bunch of people running past it.
Okay.
Then in that case, if you're gonna go with that plan, I'm gonna cast an illusion of a person running past him.
Okay. So we have an illusion of a thing running past, an illusion of many
Nice.
sounds running past, and you're trying to put it to sleep.
Yes.
And you're just sliding back down the slope.
Yes, I am not having
I feel as
this.
if that might be counterproductive.
Okay. Well, you all cast the
It's
spells.
too late.
Okay, yeah.
Fun fact: undead are immune to sleep spells.
Good effort. Good effort.
Good effort. Yes, against a actual
good
frost
rolls.
giant, that might maybe work. I think there's a maximum hit dice that'll affect that I think giants are above, but I'm not actually sure about that. I have to look that up. I do know the undead cannot be put to sleep because like
That doesn't make sense.
Don't
yes.
sleep.
It's okay.
The creature kind of halts in its tracks and kind of stomps down where your illusion is. I mean,
Can I make the illusion dodge?
not really well. And like,
That'd be pretty hard.
yeah, if you want to make I don't even know, a intelligence check to make your illusion act appropriately for a
He
giant
casts with
stomp.
wisdom, I think, doesn't he?
I guess as a monk you would. It's
Yes!
kind of a weird thing.
Okay,
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
just my wisdom.
Wisdom check.
Is this also using perception?
No.
Okay. 12.
Okay, so your illusion kind of dodges out of the way, and you try your best to make it look like it got like shook up by the stomp, but
Yeah.
you can tell it's not a great job.
Yeah.
But it's not that smart of a giant, right?
It's a dead giant. So, I should mention that when it stomps, more of things falling
Oh, excellent.
from
And he hit
the
him.
surface. Yeah, Sure. A couple of the ice shards smack the giant's head and just kind of shatter. Doesn't seem to care.
Darn.
One of the skeletons is hanging from his shoulder and just like pulling, but it's a giant, so it does, however, take out another one of the wolves.
Wait, guys, I have an idea. Everyone get back in the hole.
There are cracks starting to appear
Way
at
ahead
the
of
top
you.
of your tunnel.
The tunnel?
Yes.
No!
Everybody get in the tunnel. This isn't gonna end well. Possibly.
What are you planning?
Just get in the tunnel.
Tell me what you're planning.
Get down here.
I get in the tunnel.
First, you get in the tunnel.
Okay.
I use Thunder Wave.
Oh my god.
Like where I'm standing.
At the edge of the tunnel. That will echo down the tunnel, too.
Yeah, at the edge of the tunnel, but like.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh.
Dan, I swear.
Okay. No natural 20.
Hmm.
You
Ooh.
don't actually have to roll for that one.
No, yeah, you do.
Yeah, how much damage does that do?
It does.
I thought it was a save.
I thought it was like
2d8.
Here, look at the spell description real quick.
I'm pretty sure you roll for it.
What is it? Thunder Wave?
Thunder Wave.
It might be a con save.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. So I made one for the giant. If all of you could all make Constitution saves as well.
Thunder wave.
I don't think it's directed at us.
Well,
so I don't know.
yeah, if they're more than 10 feet away from me, it won't hit them.
Oh, the giant's kind of more than 10 feet away from you.
I'm just trying to blow apart the ceiling because this creates a shockwave that can be heard up to 300 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
Self 15-foot cubed for damage.
Thunder Wave.
Okay, so what you're really trying to do is just collapse the tunnel entrance.
I'm trying to collapse like
ceiling?
the ice over there because the
The
tunnel
way over there? Okay.
Well, like everywhere else, because like the tunnels, that's the thick,
Right.
That's the thick ice that won't collapse. But like all the stuff where the skeletons and
Okay.
nonsense. I wanna
So the
bring-
ceiling
I wanna
needs to
bring
make
down
a
the roof.
con save.
Okay. The ceiling just made a con save.
How'd the ceiling do?
Got a 17.
I rolled 14 damage on it though.
Okay. So yeah, like your shockwave echoes out. Above your head directly, there's a sharp split. And you can tell this tunnel is not going to last much longer.
Oh boy.
Ice and skeletons are raining down. Shindled across the ocean, the cavern, something gives a cry as like a boulder strikes his force field. Ensuing dust cloud, you can't really see what happened.
Ooh, cool.
We're not
He's
cool.
dead.
This is the only guy who can get us home.
I don't have a home.
I'm seeing this as a player, not as a character.
The last of the wolves, despite a valiant effort, is struck by an ice spike and pitches over the side to the ice flow.
If the ceiling is collapsing, then
It is
Gauntlet
not. It is not the ceiling collapsing. It's just a lot of ice and stuff is falling from the ceiling.
You said the tunnel had a huge crack in it?
Yes, the tunnel directly above him,
Okay.
where he cast the thunder wave.
Near the entrance
Yes.
of the one
And like
side.
the crack is starting to make its way down towards you guys, but like it's big by Ash.
Guys, one way or another, we need to get to Sindleton, unfortunately.
The giant stumbles backwards and kind of loses its footing a little bit. Like
Yes.
it doesn't fall over, but like it's unsteadied.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Use magic hand, push the giant.
I mean, I don't know what else to do.
I don't either. I have out of options of all kinds.
The crack is coming towards us. Gonthok will wonder under his breath.
There's nothing for it.
And he'll start scrambling back up the ledge to get
I say to the rest of you guys, alright, let's take advantage of some of this chaos. And I use I think it's like my last spell slot.
Okay.
And I expend that on casting Pass Without a Trace
Okay.
to try and get us across there.
That's what you use your last spell slot on?
Yes.
Okay. So mist and smoke bursts out
That's
from
hilarious.
the entrance of the tunnel as you all scramble over the edge. I assume you, Crixon.
Is that what that does?
Yes. Like it kind of obscures you all in mist and smoke.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that's what's going on, I guess.
So are Raccoon and Crix also following, or are you staying in the tunnel?
Nah, we're moving. I don't know about you, but we're moving.
Pardon me, is it Rokun? Not.
It's Rokun.
Is it Raccoon?
Yeah.
I apologize. I've been calling you Raccoon all day. Okay. So you guys slide down the slope into the cavern.
Veil of shadows and silence.
Oh, okay.
Radiates from you, masking you and your companions for detection.
Okay, fine. Shadows and silence burst out of the.
Silence first out of the mouth of the cave.
Yes. Yes. Could you all make stealth checks for me as you run past the giant?
Remember,
We have
that's
plus 10.
Plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
So 15, and then the giant can't make stealth checks unless it's using magical perceptions.
He can't track you. Yes.
Rokun rolls a 25.
No, it's not
25.
just track. It's checks and tracking.
Yeah.
Can't make stealth checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, the opponent can't?
That's
No.
odd.
Checks. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, and can't
Yeah.
be tracked. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Rokun
Raccoon rolls a 25.
18.
18 for Gonthak. Ash.
That would be a 17.
Okay.
24.
24. Are you staying in a group or are you splitting up?
Group. I think.
Don't we have to for the spell to work?
No,
We do
It's
for the
30
spell
feet.
work. 30
Yeah,
feet.
it's 30 feet
Is it
range.
30 feet?
I
thought
think
it
so.
was-
Oh, that's what I thought.
No,
Okay.
No, that's within
Oh.
my choosing of when I cast it.
Okay. So are you scattering or are you staying as a group?
If I notice the spell, I would stay near to wherever I think it originates from.
I would scatter.
Yeah.
I want to. Well, he got the spell.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Wait, no.
It's not going to make you guys become visible if you come too far away from him.
Right.
It's just
I'm not
when
gonna
the
run right
spell
now.
was
Yeah, when I
first
first
cast.
cast it.
Right.
Okay.
So it's
In
just
that case,
okay.
maybe we scatter.
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 Okay. Yep.
Okay. So you all dart around the frost giant as it stumbles back to its feet. Could you all make, let's say, athletics or acrobatics checks to see how well you're doing on this ice? Your choice.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no. That is a critical failure.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I got an unnatural 20.
No.
Okay.
Guys, this
Ash,
is bad.
with your druidic nature, you're more than ready for ice, and you know you're gonna die if you stop running. So you're just like, I gotta go.
We gotta go!
Crix, you're running, and you just slip and you slide. You're going towards the edge of the ice flow. If you'd like to make a dexterity save to try and stop yourself from
Yes,
pitching
please.
over into the water, you may do so. Oh my gosh.
No.
10.
That's a 10.
Oh no!
So you managed to grab the edge of the ice. So you are in the water,
Okay.
and it is really cold.
Yeah.
Burn.
Like you just took 4 points of cold damage cold.
Okay.
Is it possible for water to be that cold without freezing?
Yes. Actually.
I think it happened when he got out.
This is cold water.
I'm at 2.
Yeah, that would literally kill all of us.
Rokun rolled a 16.
Okay, Raccoon, you also keep your footing.
Gonthak rolled an 8.
Okay, so you are moving slowly. You didn't pitch or fall or anything, but you are not moving as fast as you want to be moving.
Okay. It's kind of like one of those slow slides. Like
Yeah,
I'm still because I know if I move, I'm gonna fall on my butt.
The frost giant whirls around, and you can see its gaze sweeping across the cavern. It gives a bellow of rage. Whether it's because it spotted you or because it can't see you, you're not sure. But it pounds both of its arms into the ice flow below you all.
Oh, don't do that!
What am I rolling? How am I dying?
It's over! We're screwed!
Ice and skeletons are raining from the sky at you all. Please make Dexterity saving throws.
Danger sense! Sweet, baby!
That's another unnatural 20.
Can I use? No, Step of the Wind wouldn't help in this
Tim,
case.
what'd you get?
Another unnatural 20.
All right,
Now you have the luck.
Ash.
I took it
Ash,
back.
you are about 40 feet across the cavern out of 300. Okay.
Can I
Holy, we took
Can I
a short
use-
rest. I would be fine.
Can I use Step of the Wind? It doubles my my dash speed.
Okay. Okay. What did you roll for your?
Oh, I didn't roll that yet. That's 17.
Why are all
Okay.
these people with straight rolls doing
No, sorry,
advantage?
19.
19. Okay. Raccoon,
Bad things, Justin.
you have made it about 70 feet across the chasm or cavern.
I am gone.
You are reaching the edge of the main big ice flow.
Plus 6.
Okay.
So that might help me a little bit.
Okay.
We're so close. We're so
Contact.
close.
Gauntlet got a 5.
Oh. Okay. Let us see.
Oh no.
A skeletal hobgoblin falls from the ceiling, grabbing onto you.
I
as it
grapple him.
falls. Grapple ahead. Grapple checks go.
That's answer to everything.
Nice. I grab.
Alright, unnatural 20.
I grab.
Okay. You catch the skeleton as it falls and just kind of push it sideways,
Yes.
where it kind of just like it's still got a lot of its momentum. You kind of mostly just deflected its trajectory, and it shatters against the ice next to you. You are about 25 feet across the chasm, or cavern. Why did you say chasm?
Why do you keep on saying it? Chasm instead of chasm.
Gosh, man. He died. He just
All right,
died.
Chris, what did you roll?
I certainly rolled a 20. Yeah, that's totally what I did.
I don't
I
believe
got
it.
9.
9. Okay.
Oh my god.
So, you clamber back onto the ice directly in time for ice to start raining down around you,
Wonderful.
dealing 3 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. You are so lucky.
What are you on?
I am at 1 hit point.
Okay, so just so we can clarify, we have 3 people on 1 hit point and 1 person on 2 hit points.
I'm doing great, guys! Everything is awesome!
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
When I turn from a bear to a human, I can expend a spell slot and gain 1d8 of health.
No, that's anytime.
You should have done that. Yeah.
Totally should have done
You
that.
fool!
Crix, you are 20 feet across
We
the path.
really should have taken a short rest.
Alright. So,
Can we take a short rest here?
if you want to make camp, you can.
They kept making much of a rest.
Are you guys continuing to run? Like, it is now, like, your guys' turn. Like, this is not really a combat situation currently, since
Oh,
you
yeah.
gues are not really fighting the
This is
giants.
definitely a chase scene.
Oh
This,
yeah.
this is what that is.
Wow.
Run to the hill.
Yeah, Gauntlet's gonna keep going with the fear of Frost Giant in his mind,
Okay.
propelling him forward.
Okay. So you're all racing forward. Everybody make another dex save. Raccoon, you are reaching the edge, so you're starting to have to leap between ice flows. So your save will be harder comparatively.
Crap.
Okay.
So
You said it was a save, right?
it's still
Yes.
Dex.
Dex.
15.
I'm dying inside
You've
here.
reached the edge of the main platform. Raccoon?
14.
Okay. So you leap across one, and you do one of those things where like it's starting to tip, like the ice floe that you land on is starting to tip towards you, and you're kind of pinwheeling in the air. At the last moment, you throw yourself forward. So you are prone, but you have not fallen in.
Okay, prone is good. Prone is not dead.
The floor is lava.
When did the temperature change so rapidly?
I mean, the same thing. The floor still does 4 damage if you get in it.
It does 1d4 damage.
That's enough.
That will kill me. That will kill me.
Everyone.
Okay, you are now 85 feet across the cavern.
How much do I have to go?
300.
We almost there.
Gontac, what did you roll?
14.
14. Okay. You have made it.
To the edge?
Wait,
You
but
are
I still
55
have
feet. You are nearing the edge.
Okay.
question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember giving him. I don't remember giving.
His immovable rod back?
Yeah.
You did not. You still have the immovable rod.
Okay.
Can you
Oh,
like
great.
do acrobatics off of that?
Not really. I mean, like, it's gonna stay where it is, so, like, maybe once. But, like, after that, it's gonna be there until you remove it, in which case, yeah. Crix, what did you roll?
19.
Okay. Yeah, and you also are scurrying forward. You have shorter legs.
I
So
have a
you-
25-foot move speed.
Right.
But
So you're now 45 feet across the cavern. So just to give everyone a clear sight, Raccoon is starting to jump across ice floes. Ash has reached the edge of the main iceberg. Gonthak and Crix are not far behind him. The ice giant grabs an ice floe nearby,
Don't do that.
Why is he this smart?
Don't do that.
picks it over his head,
Don't do that.
and hurls it towards you guys.
No.
Don't do that.
We're not near each other.
I mean, not really. It's kind of just in your general direction. It can't really see you still.
Oh.
But, like, it can see...
But if it hits the ground, ice is still gonna shatter and go everywhere.
Yeah.
He's got some great AoE attacks, guys. Like,
You actually got lucky.
See, he sprung it.
It
this way.
struck... It landed... It hit one of the ice flows, not the main chunk, and just caused a big wave. You three are fine. Raccoon, you're going to have to make a dex save to avoid slipping over the edges.
Can I just press the button on the immovable rod and
You can
hold
make
on?
an easier dex save to pull out
Okay.
your immovable rod fast enough.
Okay, yes, I will do that.
Like it was like, all of you are fine except your pants are full of poo.
So this is a saving throw.
Yes. Oh
That's a 10.
no. Okay.
oh
That's
wow.
fine.
You reach behind you as the ice floe starts to tip and you slide into the water. You pull out the rod and press the button and you hang. Your like bottom half is in the water.
Well, I'm dead then. If I
Make
take
a Constitution save.
Oh boy. Bring your god.
Sabras, help me, please. Okay, I should use a completely different die that I have.
Don't use mine.
I'm
Don't
not
use
using
mine.
yours. Which die have you used?
All of them.
We haven't used either of the blue ones.
They're terrible.
They're terrible.
We haven't used
Use
that
this
red
one. That was
one.
not bad.
Okay, I'll use this yellow one. 7.
What was your god?
Sabras failed me.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
You take 2 points of frost damage.
No.
My hand slips off the rod. And I just fall into the water.
Well,
Does he float?
He does not.
Why don't I float?
Not currently. You may come back, but currently you're sinking.
I don't want to sink.
The Titanic theme plays.
Yes, the Titanic theme plays
And we can
as...
edit that
A moment of silence for Rokun.
I'm gone, guys.
I'm sorry.
you call that a moment of silence?
You're lawful evil, aren't you?
Yes.
You wake up in a much warmer place. Let's just leave it at that.
Good, I'm tired of the cold.
I'm home.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first Gauntlet death.
I wouldn't have. This would be so much easier if we would have just taken a short rest.
Alright. Ash, you've reached the edge. You are now making leaps across ice floes.
Oh, that's a good one. That's 21.
Okay. And then you two are also making dex checks as you run.
Checks or saves?
Saves, we'll say.
25.
4.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay.
No, Gauntlet.
Ash,
do this.
you leap across 2 ice flows, keeping your footing as best you can.
Mm-hmm.
You are now 90 feet across the cavern. You are almost a third of the way there.
Nice. Kind of.
Crix, you have made it to the edge of the main ice flow. You are now 70 feet across the cavern.
I'm at 55 and I got a 4.
Okay, Gonthak. You just... Maybe you're just shocked as you see Raccoon slip off the ice flow, but you lose your footing and you begin to tumble. You manage to right yourself, but you did not get very far at all. You were only 65 feet. You were nearly to the edge of the cavern.
It could be a lot worse, guys. Could be a lot worse.
Why is it so long?
The frost giant is stomping over towards your guys'
Nope.
direction.
Nope.
I'm still hidden. You know.
You are still hidden, but it can tell that there's motion going on and splashing coming from your direction.
Because it can hear.
Yes.
Okay.
It does not seem to have
no.
signaled any of you out.
It shouldn't hear us. It emits silence.
Yeah. You're
Hey.
still splashing in water and making ice flows bounce all over the place.
Whatever.
It's stealth. It's not invisibility.
It's passing without a trace.
Yes, it's passing, not proceeding.
I don't think it is.
All right. Nothing. The giant is not going to be attacking anyone this round, though. So you guys may all make another dexterity saving throw to continue progressing.
How close
Alright.
is the giant to
That's a
Gonthak?
15.
I'm gonna say like 15 feet behind you. I should mention it seems to be moving just fine on this ice.
Yeah.
Of course.
Frost giant. Lives nice.
Well, not lives.
Is ice.
He's
Unlives in ice.
Okay. What did you guys roll?
See.
Gonthak is gonna try and move in the other direction.
Like towards the giant?
Yeah, to get underneath of it.
Okay.
Or to the other side of it if it can.
Okay.
Because it's thinking the giant moving this way. He's played with a water displacement trap once before in his life, and those two going together is not going to end well. So
Okay.
he's gonna try and get away from the water. That's an 11.
Okay. So you stumble your way back away from the horn. You are now, let's say, 50 feet across the cavern. Ash, what did you roll?
Be 15.
Okay. That was not as good a jump. You only managed to get one, and you have to kind of stabilize yourself. You are now 110 feet across the cavern.
Making progress.
Crix?
It's like a loaded
I got a 12.
If only we had a short
Okay.
Suggested it.
So you make a leap as best as your gnome legs can across the ice flows. You do actually manage to do it. You kind of have to scramble a little bit, but you're like shorter, so it's not as bad. You don't have as much weight pulling you off the edge. You are now 85 feet. Now, as you look back, the frost giant seems to have seen these ice flows bobbing, and it gives a snort of like this frost comes out of its nostrils, which is odd considering it's undead. But
Interesting.
Guess it still has lungs though in there. You could use them. Doesn't
Hey.
need to.
it stomps forward and slams a fist down on the ice flow where you are, Crix.
No.
Please make a dex save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's
Oh,
a
no, son.
A 14?
14.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh no.
You are pitching over the edge.
Wait, is the frost giant's attack accurate?
Not particularly. It just hits the ice flow. But
You can't-
that sends the ice flow almost flipping over.
But it
Can I-
gives and he falls in, right?
No, he was just swatting his fist down at it.
Can I grab onto the giant?
Are you gonna ride it there?
We can try and make a really good dex save. Otherwise, you were going over the edge.
Come on.
Oh my gosh!
Did you crit?
23?
No, he got a 17.
Oh, wow.
As the frost giant's hand slams down on the ice floe, you leap and grab hold. Grab hold
Onward into oblivion.
of the giant's arm. You are now hanging from its arm, I guess, as it stands back up.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that means technically you went backwards, but not significantly. You're like 80 feet across.
Well, I don't just, distract him for a minute.
For a little bit, maybe.
All right, Ash.
I think that's a new mask.
Oh no,
It's an 8.
it's an 8. Okay, Ash, you make a leap, but as you jump, the ice floe kind of tips under your foot. You land on the other one, but you are pitching over the side. Please make a dex save.
Now natural 20.
Okay, you managed to throw yourself forward and fall prone, similar to how Raccoon did shortly before his death.
Thanks.
You are now 125 feet across the cavern. Gonthak, you are behind the giant.
Onward unto oblivion.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
I'm
I'm not dead yet.
don't know what to do. I'm gonna try and get out of footsteps reach of this thing.
Okay.
And if I could be more silent, I would try and be more silent.
Okay.
So, do you want me to roll dex and a stealth, or?
Yeah, I guess so.
You still have plus 10 to
The stealth.
Yeah.
This is true.
So this red one will be stealth.
Okay. Oh wow, that's a
And
28.
this will be my dex.
Natural 20. Okay. With surprising acuity on this ice floe, Gonthak just steps backwards further. Are you going backwards further, or are you going forward?
I'm going backwards.
Okay. You are now 40 feet across the cavern, and you were relatively certain the giant does not know where you are.
Okay. Great.
I'm keeping track of your distance here.
I'm keeping track for myself also.
That's fair. Okay. Crix, you are hanging from the giant's arm.
Like, what position is this giant?
He just stood back up.
So you're
I'm,
hanging
like,
over the ice, probably.
Yeah.
hanging off of his wrist?
Yes. Yes. Wrist, forearm area.
Okay, how high am I from the ground?
Let's say at this point about 12 feet.
Oh.
Enough to take damage.
Not if you do it well. If you were to make like a good roll, you should be fine.
But my other option is to climb up this giant's arm.
Pretty much, yes. You can jump off or you can climb.
But if I climb, that's probably athletics, right? Or can I swing acrobatics for that?
If you describe how you're climbing the giant acrobatically,
Do I actually want to climb this giant?
that's a question as well.
Roll for it.
Fate favors the bold, Crix.
That's only if
Yeah.
you follow Evandra.
But I don't want to become a mosquito. That would just be tragic. Okay. How about this? Evens I climb the giant, odds I jump off. Okay, I'm gonna jump off.
Pause it. No, I'll pause it. You guys can. Here.
All right, we're back. Okay, Crix, what is it you're doing?
Oh yeah, I'm jumping off this guy.
Jumping off onto the ice floes? Okay, Dex, saving throw.
Safe. 17.
Not bad.
17. Okay, you manage to land and you start making some distance away from the giant. We'll say you're about 95 feet.
Okay, so I'm at the edge of the ice floe, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to start jumping.
Yes. You jumped to this one. You're gonna have to keep jumping from here out. Like you jumped back onto the ice floe you were on when he slapped.
Oh.
I
So
see.
there's not an
Did
easy
you?
way to go back either.
Do you want to jump back to the big ice floe? You can do that if you prefer.
Because I'm wondering if Gonthak has the right idea.
Okay.
Is there... Maybe I can't see this in the heat of the moment, but are there obstacles back on the other shore?
What do you mean?
Like, that someone could potentially hide behind?
The shore that you guys were on, or the shore
Yeah.
over by the horn?
The shore that we were on.
Not really. It's a pretty flat chunk of ice. Maybe if you went to the edges, you could find like an ice stalactite. You have to go to the very periphery of the cavern.
Okay. This probably isn't public knowledge, but I want to ask just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to know how far the giant can move?
That is not something you can know. You know he moves faster than you do, particularly on this ice.
Okay, onward.
Alright, so you're jumping forward. You are now 95 feet. In Gauntlet, you're behind it and not visible.
I'm trying to stay behind its vision.
Right. Okay. The giant doesn't know where people are again. And it stomps in frustration.
Oh.
Like that. Oh gosh. This stomp shakes the entire cavern. And more ice and skeletons come raining down on you all. Please make dexterity saving throws.
The fact I'm already laying on the ground, does that improve my state here?
Depends on what you're saving against.
Anything I can have. Give it to me.
It'll make it harder for you to pitch over the edge. It'll probably make it easier if you get hit by an ice shard.
Alright,
Alright.
I got a nat 20. This is
Oh no!
right now.
6.
Okay, Ash rolls a 6.
I got a 24.
Okay. Crix, you dodge to the side expertly as an ice shard just kind of shatters by you, like it sprays you with ice. But at this point, you're just running on adrenaline and you don't even care. Gonthak, you rolled a natural 20, is that what you said?
Yes, I did.
Okay. You just happen to be in the exact right spot where nothing falls near you.
Yes.
More ice shards are raining down on the giant. Ash. The skeleton of a hobgoblin crashes down right beside you. It grabs your back and starts to pull you over the edge. You can make a strength saving throw to try and break free of it.
Alright, here we go. That's an 18.
Okay.
Not today. Grapple him.
You kind of just grab and pry free the bony hands of the skeleton. It slips off into the water, and you are safe.
Alright, doing good.
Alright. It's your guys' turn again.
Just keep moving.
Oh,
Alright,
dear.
that's 13?
15.
Okay.
I'm staying where I am. Do I have to make a dex save for
I mean,
that?
if you're not moving anywhere, then no.
I'm preparing a move in case this guy tries to turn around. I'm
Okay.
gonna scoot under him.
You're just waiting for him to do something, basically.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to notice me, and I'm gonna try and make him not notice me.
Okay. Okay. So Crix got an 18.
15.
15, and Ash got a 13. Okay, Crix, you are still making progress. You've now made it 110 feet. You are not far behind Ash now, and you're starting to get to where the ice flows are getting fewer and farther between. Ash, you do make it another 20 feet forward. You are now halfway across the cavern.
How big of the ice flow am I on?
Not much bigger than you are. We're talking like...
Alright, I have a great idea. I'm gonna use Druidcraft to create a little bit of a eddy of water behind me to just kind of like push my ice across the water.
Okay, that was moving very slowly.
I'm fine with it.
Okay. Okay. So you are
This might be
Nice play.
Slow and steady.
you are prone on the iceberg, and you use your Druidcraft, and there's just like almost the same. It's a similar speed to what would happen if like he was kicking with his legs and just kind of like riding it like an inner tube.
I'm fine with this.
The ice flow starts to just kind of bob forward very slowly.
This is nice. This is good.
This just keeps you alive, then fine, man.
Would that I had such a benefit.
So if he's only doing Druidcraft, does that count as a short rest for him?
No. It would take an hour.
I wish I took a short rest.
Like he sits down, starts spiking food.
Okay. The frost giant is gazing out across the ocean, trying to see motion. You can't tell if it's seen anything, but it seems to be staying there. It's picked up another ice floe. It's just kind of holding it in front of its chest, ready to throw, but it doesn't seem to have a target yet.
Wonderful. Slow and steady.
Ash, are you motorboating forward?
Yes.
Okay, you will move 10 feet. So you're now 160 feet across the cavern.
That's pretty nice, actually.
Yeah, it'll just take him 30 turns.
That's a good point.
Alright. Gone back.
If he is waiting for a target, Gonthak will... This is such a bad idea.
Please.
Gonthak will throw his javelin, ideally through the giant's legs to hit
Okay.
right in front of him.
Okay, so in between the legs.
Yeah,
just kinda land.
I'm trying to make a noise,
Okay.
sort of thing.
Go ahead.
Make a clattering noise or something
ahead.
like that.
Why? Why would you do that?
And then you hit him in the knee.
Crit!
Ooh.
Yes!
You made a noise.
With impressive aim, you fling the javelin directly between the frost giant's leg and underneath his fur cloth.
I want him to think there's someone right down there, and he throws this right down in front of him.
It skips across the ice below him, and you see the giant's head jerk downwards. Crix, what are you doing?
Poor Dan.
What am I doing at
Yes.
this very moment?
Poor
Fearing for his life?
Nothing's
trying to
coming up
see
the
if-
Isley.
There's any reasonable way that I could use a short sword as an oar?
There is not.
Did you say there isn't?
Not with the size of ice floe he's working with.
Drat.
Perhaps if you got further out, maybe.
Well, then there's nothing for it, then, is there? Out away I go.
Okay, Dex saves. Oh dear.
Okay. 8 plus 6 is 14.
Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
You make it another jump. You're another ice. So you're like 2 or 3 ice floes away from the main ice floe at this point.
Okay.
You're not landing well. Like you're scrabbling with every jump. You are 130 feet across the cavern. You are about 30 feet behind Ash.
Okay.
You are nearing the part where the ice floes are getting about, let's say, 8 feet in diameter. You've been traveling with things that are like
Okay.
maybe like 10 to 15 feet in diameter up to this point.
Take me with you.
The giant looks down and just slams his rock directly down in front of him.
Yes!
Smart.
It shatters and he stumbles back.
Stepping on
Do I
it.
need-
Gone back. How far away are you from the giant? Can you
I'm at
specify?
40 feet.
You're at 40 feet. So then you're about 30 feet behind the giant at this point, so you're right at the edge.
Okay.
The giant, however, falls over
How tall is he?
20 feet.
So I'm making a dex save.
No.
That's what you're saying?
You're good. It's going to hit the ground in front of you.
Stab him
But
in
there's
the
another
eye.
shockwave and more ice shards and skeletons
Oh,
are
that's
raining
what
from the
we're
ceiling.
doing. So I'm still making a dex save.
You are still making a dex save, but for different reasons, as are you two.
Hey guys, I made it fall. That's awesome.
no.
One there.
Stab him in the neck.
I got double 4s? What is this?
Oh, this looks like a
Oh,
smorgasbord.
so I'm making a save, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna grapple another skeleton that falls on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I get a total
Is
of
that
5.
your roll?
Wait, why am I dexing? I'm just on this little thing that's the size of me.
Right, you're hanging on, but there's things falling from the sky at you. Are you dodging them?
How?
Are you not dodging them?
It's a good,
How would
it's
I
a good
dodge
point.
them?
How would he dodge them if he's only...
Kind of like lean out of the way,
Okay.
basically.
Okay, I guess I'm doing that.
Like you're just kind of adjusting your
Take
A a
what
little
you
bit.
can
like-
get, man.
It's not a good deck save, I will fully admit.
Hell. But I'm so far away. Why does this still affect
You're
the
little
entire
riding
cavern
lawnmower
is having
over
things
there.
fall.
That doesn't make sense.
20-foot dude just fell over.
Yeah, it should be like, less bad the farther away you get.
It is less bad the farther away you get.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna grapple him! Nope.
Okay. Crix, you rolled.
I actually rolled a 24.
Okay. Crix, you're dodging more ice shards, a skeleton shatters behind you. I'm even gonna give you, we'll give you 5 feet of movement forward from that.
Yay. Generous DM, generous.
Gonthak,
I
you
got
rolled 4 twice.
And I got a 5 total.
5 total. Okay.
Rip.
A shard of ice
Impaled when you die.
streaks from the ceiling, shattering against you.
It's a new experience.
Deals 2 points of damage.
It only does 1 because of half damage.
I'm not raging right now.
Oh, never mind.
So,
Technically, no.
we'll give it yes for excitement's sake.
Yeah.
Okay. So the ice shard, streaks down, striking Gonthak in the chest as he kind of stumbles backwards. He collapses down,
I think, I fall against the floor.
falls against the floor.
And then my body
There-
begins to shake.
His body shakes. There's a faint cry of some bird, and he staggers back to his feet.
And if you look at him, you see a yellowish gold light in his eyes as he is embodied by the totem of the phoenix.
How much HP does that give you?
It gives me, where is it
I
on
think it
here?
says 8.
It's Constitution modifier times my level. So, 8 temporary hit points.
So Gonthak now has 8 temporary hit points
And am enraged.
and is now enraged. Hey, look, there's a frost giant in front of you.
I'm gonna grapple it!
Ash.
How about this?
Okay.
While we were doing this, I noticed the giant falling on me.
Mm-hmm.
So while I was just like putting along,
Mhm.
I pull out a shield.
You have a shield?
I do have a shield.
What kind of shield do you have?
It's a wooden one.
Okay.
So that would increase my armor class
Okay.
to 17.
Okay. Are you just holding the shield like behind you with one hand?
No, I'm just like holding on my back. I'm
Okay.
trembling right now.
Okay. An ice shard strikes your shield and shatters. It does not do any damage to you.
Praise the sun.
You were certain your shield would not be able to survive many of those.
That's fair. Okay.
Okay. The giant is on its back. Ash, are you continuing to motorboat forwards?
Can I redouble my efforts? Because I have 2 hands.
Not if you're holding your shield.
Alright. Yep, motorboating forward.
Go back
Can I
to
just
the
roll for like intensity of motorboating?
Sure.
Not that intense? Oh, that's actually it's 15.
Okay, we'll give you the 10 feet. You're 170 feet. You're approaching 2/3.
Slow and steady.
You are now a good 100 feet away from the ice flow where the giant is, however.
Sounds good.
Alright, Gonthak. If you were to charge the giant, I would give you inspiration for this.
He's charging the giant.
Okay.
That's the thing that's happening.
Okay. The giant's head is facing towards you even.
I'm gonna try and split it open with my longsword. Keyword try. Can I use that inspiration?
You can.
Because this is a thing that's happening. I hope. Yes. 24.
Okay, that will definitely hit the giant.
Okay. Baruch Milcom Navas! And he deals 11 damage.
Okay. You charge forward with a leap. You slash forward with your sword into the giant's forehead hair region.
Yes.
Your sword is embedded deep.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the giant doesn't give a response, but that's not surprising since it's undead.
It's not its turn. That's why it didn't respond.
Well, no, I'm saying like well, then you're also 60 feet across the cavern now. Fun fact.
Oh, okay.
Crix.
Onward!
I'm distracting him, guys.
Out of my gun.
Actually, is it possible that I could like make a more careful jump and like move less distance but
Yes.
have advantage on the decks?
Yes. And it wouldn't give you advantage, but it'd give you a bonus to your modifier.
I will do that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Not that you need it.
Time me up your jump
This time.
carefully. You leap across. You get another ice flow away. You are now 150 feet. So you've reached the point where Ash is like, you know what? I'm just gonna motorboat from here out. There are certainly still paths that you could go across, but like there's no longer just like ice everywhere. You're starting to get to points where there are gaps of water, like the one that he's sailing across right now.
There was that one huge piece that fell into the water. I don't know if that is a large iceberg in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah, that was kind of past at this point. Like those were kind of past. Like you're
Okay.
We'll say that you're where the wolves were. Does that make sense? Like where the wolves were at the start of
Roughly
this
in the
situation. Yeah, roughly in the middle of the cavern. Okay, Gonthak.
In the middle.
What is your armor class?
13.
Okay. The giant reaches a hand up, grabs you about the waist, and stands up with
I
you.
grapple him.
Go ahead and make a grapple check to fight with its grip.
You'll let
Stands
me.
up. You can try. Ooh.
Alright, that's a 19.
Out of board.
Grab a stone.
Okay.
Bum
I
wrestle.
grab a pressure point in his thumb.
Bum wrestle.
So, as the giant's hand wraps around your waist, you just like grab its fingers, and you're like keeping them from like fully grasping around you.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. It is lifting into the air, and you are still in its grasp, but it's not able to crush you.
Oh gosh.
It is now stood up. You were kind of upside down in its hand in front of it, just prying its fingers apart. And it stares at you with, let's say, gleaming red eyes.
Ooh. Red eyes and yellow eyes staring back at each other.
Yes.
Spooky.
Okay. Ash.
Motorboating.
I'm guessing my sword is still in his head.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You had to drop your sword in order to grab its fingers.
Yep.
That'd be a 15 for the motorboat.
Okay. Another 10 feet. Getting there. You are now 3/5 of the way
Alright.
across this cavern.
Alright.
You can see Sindleton's like bubble shield thing gleaming from beneath a pile of rocks and snow and ice. You cannot see the wizard himself, however.
I'm sure it's fine.
All right. Crix. Go ahead.
So, is this a point where I could potentially finagle something to use as an oar for my iceberg?
Your short bow is not going to do a lot, or your short sword is not going to do a lot. You can try, but it's really not going to work very well.
Is it better for me to just keep doing careful jumps?
Probably at this point. If you're trying to go for speed, then definitely. I mean, the short.
I'm
the
trying
short.
to go for not death.
Okay, then the short sword will be safer. You're just gonna go like really slow. Like we're talking like 5 feet. As you paddle this iceberg with a sword.
Oh gee.
Alright, we'll jump.
Okay, are you timing up your jump carefully
Yes,
again, or are you
yes,
okay?
a very careful jump.
Okay.
Okay. So that is a 8 plus 6 is a 14.
Okay, you make another leap. You go 15 feet total
Wow.
as you like between jumping
And
from
sliding,
things and
maybe?
sliding. Yes.
Okay.
You are not stable on your footing. Like these ice floes are tipping a lot more than the other ones. Like the other ones were tipping, but these ones, you are a weight. Even your only 30 pounds is enough to make these things buck alarmingly below you. You're not in danger of falling off currently, but it's rough going.
Okay.
Gonthak.
So Gonthak's arms are just, doing the Samson over here between in the giant's hands. And is he upside down?
Yes, you are upside down.
Feel that blood rush to your head.
Oh yeah, it's making me think so much better.
What am I doing with my life?
So this is gonna be hard. Gonthak is gonna try and let up his strength, but
Okay.
in a way that he uses the giant strength to push his arms together in front of him, so it propels himself upward.
Okay, so you're trying to like squeeze yourself out.
Yeah, I'm trying to let.
By upwards, do you actually mean downwards in this
No,
case?
I mean actually upwards.
So like,
I'm letting him squeeze,
So you're like going.
and I'm going up, like
okay,
you're
trying
getting
to,
into a handstand on his hand.
Okay, you can try.
What do you want me to roll for that? Strength?
Strength save or athletics, whichever you prefer.
Strength save or athletics?
Yes.
Let me try athletics.
Basically
Okay.
the same thing.
Not for me, because raging.
Yeah, you could have modifiers to things.
Nice.
That's a 18.
Okay, so you do manage to like.
Wait, no, I'm sorry, that is not an 18.
Oh,
That is a 14.
okay.
That changes things.
I mean, you still did get it.
Okay.
Not very well, but like, so as the giant's fingers start to press, you like with a grunt of like pure adrenaline, heave yourself upwards bodily
Yeah.
off of his fingers. His fingers close around your arms.
Yep.
You are now you are able to get your feet under you, so you're now like kind of standing on his hand with your arms in his fingers.
Will you let me this turn try and pull them out? Or is that too
You
much?
can try.
I will try.
This will be a very hard roll.
I'm gonna try real hard, guys.
Oh no.
I do not.
As try as you might, the frost giant's grip is icy firm.
There you
You
go.
got it.
With a bellow of rage, it raises its hand backwards. You lose your purchase
With my legs.
with your
Yep.
legs, and it hurls you bodily across the cavern towards you, Chris.
Guys, this is exactly what I wanted. This is in my plan the whole time.
Chris, what is your armor class?
My armor class?
What?
No!
You were being used as an impromptu boulder, sir.
Yes.
But I thought I was hidden.
There is no better way to go out for a Goliath than as an impromptu boulder.
What is your armor class?
15.
The Goliath strikes directly the icebergs that you are on.
You realize he's like 100 feet away.
He is 95 feet away. These giants have tremendous range with their boulders.
That's ridiculous.
Pretty strong.
It's a giant. It's 20 feet tall.
This is fantastic.
But it's
Wait, how did he know where he was? Because he's still under the effects
because
of acid without a trace.
there's one ice floe that is puttering along, and there's one ice floe.
Catch me, Chris!
Would you like to make a reflex save to try and dive onto another ice floe?
No, he needs to try and catch me.
Can I argue that like Gauntlet isn't as massive as a boulder and thus can't be thrown as far?
You can argue that, yes.
Will it work?
I mean, the Gauntlet is still flying through the air directly towards your ice floe.
Okay. I will make whatever save I am allowed to make.
You can make a dex saving throw to try and dive to another boulder or ice flow if you'd like.
You should try to catch him.
I
Yeah.
mean, I suppose I could try to stay put, but I don't think that would end well. Honestly, if you're hurtling through the air, I think you would end up squishing me.
You're a very small person.
That's what I think.
So you got a 14 for your dex save?
Yes.
Okay.
Gauntlet of the jungle. Watch out for that iceberg.
You diving leap to another ice flow. You catch hold with your front hands, but the bottom half of your body does land in the water. You make a Constitution save. Gonthak, you have collided bodily with that same ice flow.
Skip like a stone.
Yes, I do.
You take 4 points of damage from that first impact. You can make a strength save to try and grab when you land, or because you're currently about to bounce.
What is?
You're bouncing.
I'm gonna bounce.
Okay. We'll make a luck check to see if you land in the water or on ice.
Is that something I can roll?
You would like to, you may.
What would you like me to roll? D20?
D20.
Oh, I like it when it's in my hands at least.
We need a luck pill.
16.
Hey.
Luck.
You happen to land on an ice flow that is somehow able to support your Goliath weight this far out.
Huzzah!
It's all about the luck pill.
You can, as you stumble to your feet.
Oh no, I'm not on my feet.
Oh, you're not on your feet?
No, I am not on my feet.
Okay. Constitution save for you real quick, Crits.
Oh, you're good.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. You
Nice.
do manage to squirm out before taking any damage.
So, what distance am I at now?
You are at 160 feet, Gonthak.
Baller! Guys, I just moved 100 feet in one turn.
Hey, good things come to those who wait, you know?
This is a good thing.
Feel weird.
I'll burn that bridge when I get there.
Okay. You guys have turns again.
All right.
Ash. Motorboating?
Motorboat. Nat 20!
Okay, that's
First
a
one of the night!
fast motorboat.
20 feet.
20 feet.
Yes!
You are now 200 feet across the cavern. Alright, Gonthak.
Yes?
Are
Yes?
you doing anything, or are you just gonna lay there on that ice flow?
Can I lay there for just
You
a
may
minute?
go ahead and lay there.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Okay. Crits.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to paddle with my short sword. That's really good.
Paddle with your short sword.
If I can
Okay.
do that at this point and be, marginally effective.
Marginally effective, yes.
Because you said these ice
These flows
things
are getting small, yes.
wobbling a
Yes.
lot.
No, these are much smaller.
I don't think there's anything bigger that I can really use.
Okay. Go ahead.
Because I can't push myself with my mage hand, right?
Not really, no.
Okay. Yeah, short sword it is.
Okay. You paddle with your short sword. You're going more or less in a circle, but you do your best to keep straight and alternating strokes with the short sword in water.
Yes.
So you're going really not very far at all.
Oh, okay.
You are 170 feet across the cavern now.
Are there any large icebergs nearby that I could go towards and then eventually
Sure.
disembark?
Yes, I can say kind of diagonally. There's a larger one, not large compared to what you were at, but larger, maybe 10 foot, 15 foot type diameter.
Is there stuff around it, or would I just be stranded?
No, there's stuff around it. There is enough ice that you could conceivably have be leaping across the entire cavern.
Okay.
It's just gonna get really hard towards the end.
Okay. I think maybe I'll go in that general direction.
Okay.
Maybe.
The giant Gonthak's sword still burrowed in its head
Yes.
reaches down to grab one of the large ice floes. It lifts it into the air and begins spinning with it, similar to a hammer throw that they do in the Olympics.
Oh, sweet.
Does it have to make a dexterity check to see if it slips on the ice?
It's a frost giant. It does not.
Oh. Well, I asked.
You may make that ask. It's not a great throw. It actually ends up landing in kind of the 30-foot gap between Ash and the other two of you. Like, there's like 30 feet between the two. It kind of lands halfway between the two.
There's still some
There is still a
distance.
substantial amount of
Yeah.
discharge as the water gets pushed. I
Hey,
think I'm gonna need you all to make dex saves.
if it's behind me though, you know what that means.
Pushing you forward, yes.
All right, that's good. That's 15.
Okay. Dex saves. Oh no.
That's sad. That's an 8. That's not a good number.
It's a 16.
Okay,
Plus
Gonthak.
1.
As you
17.
see the giant iceberg just fly over your head, you grip the edges of the iceberg that you're on and just
Yep.
wait.
Yep.
And sure enough, the tidal wave comes and you're rocking. Behind you, you hear a cry as the gnome pitches off of his iceberg into the water,
Chris!
taking 2 points of damage.
I'm only at 1, so taking anything that's it.
What is your alignment, sir?
Huh?
What is your alignment?
Chaotic good, I think is
Okay.
what it was supposed to be. Actually, he was probably more of a neutral character though.
Okay. So you find yourself in a wild, untamed wilderness. Around you, there are exotic creatures that you have never seen the likes of before.
Okay.
That is all we will say on that.
Have a nice habit.
All right. Just to take stock, we have Ash, 210 feet across the cavern.
Yes!
We have Gonthak, 160 feet across the cavern. It's
Chugging
your
along.
guys' turn.
Chugging along. That was a little bit slower. Only about a 9.
Okay, you balance poorly, and like your ice flow kind of tips alarmingly forwards. You're like, whoa, no, and you manage to right yourself without any danger, but you did not get very far. We're talking like 5 feet.
215.
Yep, 215. Gonthak.
Gonthak screams a challenge to the frost giant. Barmark Nuke Chanan! And stands up on his ice platform and facing the giant.
Okay. The giant.
And gets out a javelin.
Okay. The giant answers your war cry in broken giant speech.
Yep.
It's not a very coherent war cry because it's an undead creature.
Yeah.
But it's clear that it recognizes you as a foe that it must face.
Yep.
It leaps into the air and punches the ceiling.
Mario!
Why?
Why can't it be dumb enough to jump in the water? Okay. Yeah. Let's have it.
Cracks split all across the cavern, and you can see ice shards and skeletons falling. Dexterity saving throws, please.
I crit.
Alright,
We're gonna need to
I rolled a 9 again, but I'm still shielding, turtling.
You are still shielding, this is true. However, a hobgoblin skeleton strikes the ice floe beside you, like the side of the ice floe beside you, and its hand grabs your leg as it tips over the edge.
Strength.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Oh.
I rolled 4 3 times in a row. Oh. Still though, that's an 8.
You give a cry of surprise and alarm as your hands that were on your shield try and grip for a purchase on the ice floe. You are being pulled over the edge. I assume you're dropping your shield.
Yeah.
Okay, your shield dips over the edge. You are sliding over the edge. Your legs are in the water. The hobgoblin has got them firmly grasped.
Okay.
Make a Constitution save.
Okay. Alright, that one's fine. That one's a 15.
Okay, so you are now hanging from the ice floe with the hobgoblin skeleton hanging from your legs with about your torso deep in water. Your ice floe is tipping alarmingly and more as you sit there. Gonthak, again, somehow,
I hate him.
maybe it's your cry of fury, but the ice shards and the skeleton seem to rain around you but not strike you.
Gonthak waves his javelin above his head with his right arm, and with his left arm he pounds on the drakeskin necklace on his chest, pounding the claws into him as he yells out, "Come and face me!"
Okay.
Egging this frost giant on.
The frost giant gives an answering bell and begins to stomp on ice floes out off of the main iceberg.
And 6 dies.
The ice floes are tipping under its footing, and it's clearly not going to get very much farther before it's in serious danger of just pushing the entire ice floe underneath it down.
Mm-hmm.
Despite this fact, its precarious footing, it does reach down for another ice chunk.
Yep.
This one's much smaller, more like a one-handed ice chunk, but it just kind of shot puts in your general direction. Gonthak.
Is it an attack, or are you going to let me do a save again?
You may make a save if you would like.
Because I can see it, and that lets me use Danger Sense. Alright, that's a 14... No, that's a 13.
Okay. This ice chunk strikes the ground directly at your feet, shattering upwards and spraying you with shards of ice, dealing 3 points of damage.
I'm still here.
Could you make a dex saving throw to maintain your footing as you stumble backwards as ice shards spray all over you?
Yep.
Does this shockwave hit me at all?
No.
And possibly knock off the hobgoblin on my feet?
It's not going to be big enough to affect you.
Dang.
You are 50 feet away from him at this point.
Okay.
I get a 19.
Okay, you managed to keep your footing.
And I scream at him.
Okay. Ash. The hobgoblin is crawling up your legs. The skeleton of the hobgoblin is crawling up your legs towards your back.
Mm-hmm.
Its hand reaches up and grabs your arm and begins pulling your hand free of your grip on the ice.
Okay, so with my one hand that he doesn't have, I'm going to use a little bit of Druidcraft to melt the ice a little to get a better hand, like push my hand into it, get a better grip.
Okay.
And then with my offhand, I'm gonna punch him in the face,
Okay.
and then use Druidcraft with that hand and just blast some fire into his face.
That would not be much fire at all.
No, yeah, it's just literally
Okay.
a little puff.
Okay. Oh no!
He rolled
Why?
He rolled a
Wasn't
3.
a 4.
He rolled a 3.
Okay.
Do I have any inspiration that I can use?
I don't think
I
so.
have one on my sheet left over from.
Have you used that yet?
Did I? Does anyone remember if I used inspiration?
I don't remember.
I don't think I did.
Sure, we'll give it to you.
Alright, so that's an 18 plus my strength modifiers is, so would that be just strength? Straight strength?
Mm-hmm.
19.
Okay. With primal rage, you whip your hand backwards, Your one hand grips firmly into the melted finger holes in the ice. The hobgoblin skeleton, by the way, it's just like the torso of the hobgoblin up, like the legs are completely gone. It kind of falls off of you and manages to grab onto your foot before tumbling into the water.
I kick him in the face. 6.
You kick at his face. I'm gonna even say you knock off his skull. Doesn't stop him at all.
Okay.
It pulls, like, it's using basically its rib cage as leverage on the iceberg and just kind of pulls you bodily towards the water. Your fingernails are gripped into those little holes. Could you make a strength check to see if you can maintain your footing?
Wow.
Yes.
Now he rolls
Unnatural
good.
20.
Okay, so you are resisting, but your arm is stretched to full extension and you can feel your fingers slipping in their hold.
I try and kick free.
It would actually be Gonthak's turn at this
Alright,
point.
that's fine.
And Gonthak will yell,
Come back! Come with me to the land of warriors. You don't belong here anymore.
The giant continues to march its way across the ice. It is now 100 feet across the chasm, or cavern. Darn it. One of its legs, like, dumps into the ice as the ice flow below it sinks.
yeah.
The other leg is still well placed, and you can tell, like, the ice flow did not go deep under the water.
Yeah.
It kind of overbalances a little, but it has still got its footing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It grabs another boulder and hurls it towards you, Gontak.
Yeah.
This one strikes you directly in the chest.
Okay.
"13 points of damage.
Don't have
Launches,
I don't have anything for that.
launches Gonthak off of his platform to be hurled into the water.
Could I bounce off of another glacier first and then fall in the water?
Sure. Gonthak bounces off a glacier before sliding into the water. As you sink with that large chunk of ice on your chest,
And spear in hand.
spear in hand, warrior spirit burning bright, you feel yourself drifting away from the cavern, and you find yourself in a grand feast hall. And that is all the tale of Gonthak. We have one remaining survivor, Ash, the tiefling druid. You are now 225 feet across the cavern. There are 75 feet between you and the horn.
Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm using my other hand to grab on and get a better grip with the druid crack.
Okay.
And then I'm going to continue to kick off the guy from my foot.
Okay.
Alright, would that be just strength or athletics?
Your strength.
Alright, fine.
I don't know that athletics would do much here.
It's 11.
Okay. So you plant your other foot. This one's slightly, the other hand, this one's slightly lower because of your footing, your placement. You continue kicking at it. You knock loose a couple of vertebrae. The skeleton is still hanging on. And it's starting to crawl up your leg again.
Jeez. Get out of here, dude.
It is on your back, but has not reached your arms.
Okay.
The frost giant gives a bellowing cry from across the cavern, but you can't see what it's doing right now. I should mention that while you're doing all this, you're not really druid crafting the eddy at all.
Yeah. Alright, so, Alright, this might help. I have a little trick up my sleeve. I have a dagger on me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my lower hand and grab my dagger and stab the skeleton with it. Like, do skeletons take damage like that?
It could.
It does poison damage as well.
You cannot poison a skeleton.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I still stab it.
Okay.
And that's another 11.
Okay. So your dagger rips around behind you, knocks loose a bit of the spine. You can feel like the pelvis of the skeleton kind of slide off into the water.
That's a strong dagger though. It does 2d10.
What? That's not a dagger.
Yeah, it is. It's a magical dagger. Venom dagger. 2d10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that 2d10 poison damage, or is it 2d10 straight up damage and poison?
I don't know.
It doesn't say.
Okay.
One is the loneliest number that could ever be a lyric.
Doc gave it to me in one of our camps.
Go ahead and roll 2d10. I'm going to assume that it's like half and half, which is still like an insane
12.
dagger. Okay, so 6 damage would actually affect the skeleton, which is actually halved because skeletons don't take that much damage from stabbing things. So it takes 3 points of damage, and yeah, that knocks loose the vertebrae. This skeleton is basically just a rib cage and arms at this point.
Can I knock off one of its arms?
No, its arms are on your back. Like, you'd have to be basically stabbing like this to get its arms.
He gestures towards stabbing his own back.
Yes, no, basically, yeah. Fair enough.
I mean, like, I would sweep backwards, so like I would
Right.
knock it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and you knocked off the pelvis, and like the whatever remains of the lower spine there
How is
was.
he even capable of doing anything other than holding on to me at this point? Like,
It reaches a hand up to the one hand you like. Okay, so like releasing its hold on your back, it just plants its entire grip on your arm that is supporting you, and just kind of leans sideways off the edge of the glacier, trying to pull you in that direction. Strength check.
12.
You flip over onto your back as you roll, as the entire iceberg pitches sideways. The skeleton loses its grip and falls into the water. You are now hanging chest deep in the water with your hand gripped, bent backwards into your finger holds. Make a constitution save.
16.
I will roll and deal half damage.
I mean, any damage.
Right, but if it's a 1,
Okay,
it would be
fine.
0 damage. I rolled a 4.
Yep, I'm dead.
Like so many before you.
If we would have taken a short rest, I would have been there.
Way to break the moment.
The frost chills your bones, even through your druid endurance. And you feel your fingers first lock and then release as you cannot strain them any longer. You slip into the ocean, or the cavern lake. As the world around you grows dark, you find yourself in a wilderness paradise.
Well, I'm home. I'll find Igni here later.
All sorts of magical and strange creatures roam about in a picturesque countryside.
I'm fine with this.
And that concludes our gauntlet. Over on the opposite end of the cavern, the magical sphere disappears, and there's a light cough. And there we will end.
Thank you for everyone who participated in the Gauntlet. Thank you for all the fantastic work you guys did. You went very far for a bunch of level 4s, and we appreciate it. Please check out the Order of the Falcon. Check out the Realm of Role-Playing there. Like us on Facebook. See us on YouTube. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see y'all in the next Gauntlet, maybe.
I guess.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.